Alright, we are back with another OP08 deck list. I wanted to start this season with something fun, and I think Sakazuki promo leader is the right leader for it. Now, I was testing Sakazuki previous set, and I was going to make a video, but it just wasn't good enough. Like, I tested it, I played it, and it was just kind of like lackluster, because like ultimately you just kind of play Lucci and just get a better results. So, OP08 comes along, and I see Animal Kingdom Pirates gets the Queen Searcher and gets some Animal Kingdom Pirate support. Now I know we had the Who's Who Searcher from OPO, I think OPO6, yeah OPO4. So since then we really didn't have any other searchers apart from the one cost event. But when you combine blue and black, I thought this might be an interesting build. So let's look at one of the most consistent decks out there. I'll explain why. Sakazuki leader, you may discard one card from your hand with Navy type and give one of your opponent's characters -1 cost for the turn. That's nice for use case basis, but generally you don't use it as much, only for specific times. Let's start with the main ingredients. Who's Who is a 1-cost searcher that lets me search my top 5 for Animal Kingdom Pirates and place the remaining to the bottom of your deck in any order. That's going to be huge because this deck is pretty much all Animal Kingdom Pirates, apart from like 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's what? 14 cards. So everything apart from 14 cards is Animal Kingdom Pirates. Who's Who's super good. And of course, blue has a lot of support for Animal Kingdom Pirates, but we're going to be focusing mainly on the new black cards. Talking about that, we're going to look at Queen, which is also a top 5 searcher for Animal Kingdom Pirates except for Queen, and put the remaining to the bottom of your deck. So I have 8 1-cost Animal Kingdom Pirates searchers that lets me look at the top 5 of my deck. And I can put it in any order. So essentially I can shuffle my deck however I like, considering how many of these I can play for super cheap. Not only that, I have the ulti as a multicolored leader. I can look at the top 3 of my cards and pick one, actually take it in my hand and place the remaining in the top or bottom in any order. If that's not crazy enough, I have the page 1 on play. I can actually summon the ulti from my trash to the field and get that effect again. And that is insane. Now, if that wasn't enough, I have the Sasaki, which lets me on play return all my cards, all my hands to the deck, shuffle it, and then get that many cards back. That is consistency. Now, if that wasn't enough, we have the Jack that lets me rest this card, draw 1 card, and trash 1 card from my hand, kill one of your opponent's characters, cost 3 or lower. Nice. But if that's not enough, we have the Sabo that lets me draw 2, discard 2. Yowza. We have a lot of searching capabilities. We have so much filtering. We have so much flexibility with this deck that I thought it would be a great pick. Now let's walk through some of the details. We have the 4 2Ks, great. 1Ks, 1K. We have 10 drop. Now I initially didn't put this in the build, but I found that like using the Jack ability or Kaido or these other poppers abilities would be great if I could just minus cost. And I think 10 drop is so prevalent, especially in this current meta where some of the law's not out there, so I don't have to be rushed down as crazy fast. There is Reiju. But ultimately, I like the 10 drop for not only other black leaders, but also when I play the 10 drop, and I face a lot of people who, whether they play the kid blocker or they play like bigger bodies, I can combo this with my Raging Tiger next turn, get rid of like 2 10 drops to the bottom of the deck. Or I can combo with the Hound Blaze, which is going to be super prevalent because I play a lot of small bodies. So the 10 drop I think is spicy enough, and because my early phase, I just have so much counter and I have so many units that are just like swinging at the opponent that I just feel like I have enough protection here to play it. Now, Sabo, a 3 of, helps me not only protect my board, but also helps me filter through the deck, as we mentioned. Kaido, new card, OP08. Activate May once per turn. You may discard 1 card from your hand. If this character was played this turn, place one of your opponent's character's 7 cost or lower cards into the trash. It's not KO, it goes straight to the trash. It's like the Brook effect. Then your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. Super, super good. Crazy for tempo, crazy for everything I'm trying to do with this deck, and I can use my leader ability to make this a 8 cost, or combat with the Kuzan to just get rid of anything. Super good. I love the discarding, and I love clearing the board. This is going to be really helpful against a lot of decks that play upper end, and this also helps me trash a card from their hand, which is super nice. And I'm looking the Pirate Searcher too, searchable. Queen, new card out there. I think it's really great for being a 1-cost searcher. Enough said. Another Sasaki. This one's interesting. So this is a 2k counter. Activate main. You may rest one of your Dawn and this character. Up to one of your opponent's characters gets -2 for this turn. So essentially, it's a 2k counter, which is great. But I can keep it on the board. Next turn, rest it and one of my Dawn to get -2 cost on my opponent. It's not as good as some of the other black cost reductions, but being an Animal Kingdom Pirates and because it's 2k counter, I think it's a great fit for what I'm trying to do here. Jack is interesting. The +4 cost lets me also protect this card from, getting generally KO'd. It's 11 cost, and they have to really reduce it greatly to be able to KO it. Not only that, I may erase this card, draw 1 card, and trash 1 card from my hand, and KO one of your opponent's characters cost of 3 or less. This works well with kind of my cost reduction as well as my 10-drop Kuzan. I wanted to do something well with this. That's why I added the Kuzan. But Jack in itself is super strong because you're swinging 8k and they can't get rid of it. With effects, they have to KO it. Or they had to spend so many Dawns to get rid of it. Super good. Animal Kingdom Pirates, which really ties this well. Who's another 2k counter? You made this card 1 card from your hand, KO up to one of your opponent's to cost 3 or lower characters. Now that really comes in handy in case I'm lacking of KOing and if I need to get rid of something super dangerous. Combo with my leader ability to KO a 4 cost, or just use it as a 2k. Now, the trigger is KO one of your opponent's characters cost 3 or less. That's not bad either. Now, the page 1, as I mentioned, at first I didn't realize how good the effect was until I read closely. Play up to 1 costs 4 or lower ulti from your trash. So I can summon this ulti straight from my trash to be able to get any card I want, as well as have 2 5k bodies on the board. Now, if that wasn't enough, as a 4-cost leader, generally, I need to put a presence out there for them to either swing at or to put some threats out there. So if I combo my Hound Blaze, and let's say they put a 1 blocker or a small 2-cost blocker, I now have Hound Blaze, 4 of them, to combo with a lot of the small bodies I play, or even the big bodies, just to be able to swing over it. And that comes in handy, especially when I play the searchers, 1-cost searchers, when I play Sasaki, play even my leader, just to be able to guarantee or apply additional pressure, make them a 4-life leader. Suddenly we're equal in life, and then just be able to pressure. Early game, I have this presence to get rid of, I don't have to swing at their little baby searchers. I can go straight to their life, and it gives me enough tempo early to kind of lead towards the late game. Now, the Raging Tiger is a card that I really like. Every time I play blue, I feel like I have to play this because it just feels so good to play against a lot of opponents. And if I combo with my Sasaki, I can get rid of 8 costs and a 6 cost, or my leader 7 or 6. It's really nice. The trigger's really good too, but I think this combination is really what helps me kind of excel with this deck. Now, like we mentioned, 4 searchers blue, 4 searchers black. So search any Animal Kingdom Pirate. So we have 8 of those. We have another 4 with the ulti. That's 12. Then we have the Sasaki, which lets me filter. That's 16. Then the Jack, and then the Sabo. That's 16, 20, 23. Essentially 23 filtering / searching ability. Now I can also play with my page 1 to 27, I guess, to use with my ulti. This is super good, guys. This deck, I'm surprised no one put it out there. Animal Kingdom Pirates with the blue and the black. It's going to be super strong. The only weakness, one of the weaknesses though I see is if you are facing some of the newer pudding, I'm not as certain about some of these other matchups. Literally, I'm the type of person where I don't get involved with OP08 until OP08 starts. So we're going to just test this out, see where that goes. But my initial impression is being able to get rid of so many characters or characters from the board, I think will come really in handy. Let me just give some of my hypotheses of how this will go against certain matchups. Now, some of the higher end leaders in this set, of course, being, here, let me scroll down. Pudding, Dangerous, the 10 cost, them being able to ramp super fast is going to be tough for me. I essentially need to pressure them early, being a 4-life leader as well. Just get them so low early on that by the time they play the 10 drop, it won't feel as good. Or I can use my Kuzans to just pressure board, or my other characters just clear their board, and then by the time they play their 10 drop, I already have a Kuzan on the board and combo with these other things that KOs it. Ultimately, Pudding seems dangerous, especially because they're ramping super fast. King, they can get rid of a lot of my board too, and they're essentially doing what I'm doing, but a little bit better. The only thing is, because I have the blue, I have a little bit more search abilities. I mean, King will have they'll still have the Queen Searcher, they'll still have the 1-cost events, But with my Hound Blaze, I'm able to just swing at them a little bit more aggressive. So my whole goal against 4 life leaders is really rely on my Hound Blaze, really rely upon KOing their units or getting rid of their units really fast. But ultimately, I want to pressure them down faster. Now, there's going to be some bigger units out there. Man, I'm still kind of new with the meta. I really want to test this out. Lucci is going to be scary, of course, like always, being able to KO units or get rid of all these other things. But, I think this is just one of the things where, like, I'm just hypothesizing. I did get some matches in that I've won, but I also still need to fine-tune this to, like, make it a little bit more optimal. So let's just get some really quick games in and see where we lie. Okay, so this is a good one because this is a very aggressive Kalgara leader. Kalgara is able to essentially summon units really fast. They're kind of like, not really a glass cannon, but kind of close to it. So let's start getting our searches in. Kaido's good, KO, but I also can get this. I'll do Kaido just because there's 2 of them here. I do want to see 1 Kaido this game. So when attacking attached on, put a character with a Shandorian Warriors type from your hand into play that has a cost equal to or less than the number of Dawn you control. Then if you played a card, put the top card of your life into your hand. Super glass cannon, but super good. They summon super fast. It's great. So I'm going to do swing wide just to add the pressure. My 1-cost searchers, I'm always swinging with them. I want them to KO it. I want them to swing at it. It almost acts like a blocker if they take the swing. Okay, so we're now 4 life leaders. And that's fine. I don't mind them KOing one of my characters. They got rid of a really good counter for my 1 cost. Okay, so swinging 1k into me. I'll be 5 Dawn next turn, so I'm going to actually counter. I like keeping at the 4 just to see where I'm at compared to where they are. So if I countered with ulti, that would have been great, because I could just play page 1 right now and still use the ulti effect. But that's okay. So instead of that, I'm just swing 6 and then play the ulti. Let them KO it and then I'll bring it back to page 1. Okay, so we're going to now play our ulti. That lets me search for my top. I'm actually going to pick up the queen. I'll put these on the bottom just because I don't think I need the additional 2k. I mean, I guess it's good. Queen will help me nice as well. I'll put this here for now. End it there. Okay, so Sasaki comes into effect. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but I have a lot of 2Ks, which makes me feel very comfortable as a 4-life leader, just to be able to deal with some of these extra pressures. Now, this would be a great time to have my 7-cost card, but I don't have it. So I'm going to take this first one, see if it maybe pull it. Nope, but I have enough counter for this next swing. They're just swinging a little bit more aggressively than I would need, so I'm going to, yeah, I'll just get rid of the queen. It's fine. Draw down here, 7. Jack's really good. I can get rid of this and I can filter out my card. So let's do 5/5. So I'm going to start swinging here because he doesn't have 2 life or less to be able to, he's at 5k, not 6k. Okay, I'm gonna do this. 1 card of trash. I will distrash. I'm gonna keep the Kaidos. Yeah, I need to keep the Kaido. It's so sad. I gotta keep trashing my queen. Yeah, that's fine. Queen's really good, but like I have some of the cards I need from the Animal Kingdom Pirates. If anything, it's probably gonna whiff my Navy cards, but man, look how many searches I have. It's great. So he's probably trying to summon another Kalgara. I can just counter with my Sasaki. So go here. This just comes really handy. Okay, so I don't think I mind that. Just let him die. Draw Dawn. And this is where, man, this is where I go crazy. It's great. Here, I'll show you guys. Go 5/5, then 9 costs. Okay. So it seems like they're getting desperate to just counter out of these. They know that I'm kind of doing a lot here. And look at this. I get rid of a board character and they trash a card from their hand. So good. So good. And Kalgara is one of the most aggressive leaders this set. He summons so many characters and I'm just like destroying each and every one of them. It's wonderful. I'm going to actually let this one go because I can summon it with page 1. I want to keep this 1k and also use page effect. Oof, 2. That's amazing. I don't have 2 ultis in here. Otherwise I'd play both, but I can probably just do this just to make sure I have the optimal Dawn. So I'm going to go swing 6k here. He might have the counter or he uses an effect for it. That's fine. Oh, I can just use his effect. Wow. That's crazy. I can get rid of 2. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay, let's see how this plays out. Okay, so I play this. Dang. 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 Oh, it's so good. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. The Animal Kingdom Pirates. Sakazuki, man. Have we discovered, like, is no one on this right now? Like, oh my gosh. think we just discovered it, guys. Let me just record this screenshot here. Okay, well that's Sakazuki against some of the more aggressive leaders. Let's try someone a little bit more slower, someone a little bit more. Oh, Nami would be fun if they'll accept it. Everyone wants a piece of Nami. They're busy. They get challenges left and right. Okay, so I see a Nami there. And that would be a really good test. I don't mind black, yellow, Luffy either. I think I want the 10 drops. This would be good, but I don't even need to swing at him. This will let me funnel, which would be good. 1, 2. Okay, 1. I mean, there's no cost to it, so I guess I might as well keep this. I really like ult. Such a good card. Super underappreciated. Okay. So this is where I kind of could if I wanted to, but they're just going to KO it anyways. Not worried about this card as much, so why don't I just swing once, see what they do. A 5k swing. Okay, that works for me. I don't think I need to poke the bear too much right now. Need to establish a board. Ult 2 would be good. Jack would be great. Hiyori to play the Sabo. Oh, unless they're just trying to... Did he just try to gamble there? Like, Hiyori's right here. I guess he's just setting up for his 8 cost turn. Could just swing aggressive and just before he gets to 8, but generally that's going to be a little bit slower. I'll just take that one. Ooh, nice. I got the full family right here. Just missing king and queen. Yep, lots to do here. So I'm not 8 dons, so I have 2 turns before I get that. So I'm going to do this first. Pick up this, which, really scary if you are a Luffy. That's not a card you want to see. Least favorite card. One of the least favorite cards. So I'm going to swing here. Let him get the Hiyori. He's going to be at 8 dons soon, which is fine. But next turn I'll be at 7. So I swing there just one time. Get the Jack off. And then just get some big bodies on the board. Low-key, I want him to summon his Sabo so I can just bottom deck them. Interesting. I could save this for kind of the bigger bodies. 7, so if I do 8, I'm to 5, 7, 7, 7. I could make him get rid of a lot of cards, but I also want to set up my Jack. So he swings 9. I'll take, because I have no choice. I can't even swing at him with that original plan, so I'm going to just let him set up his board and play my Jack. Get my board on up there. I think go for a game? No, I don't think so. Now I do have my 9 drops, so I actually don't need to worry about like saving this, especially if they have the ability to go crazy next turn. So maybe I just get rid of these. Don't let them play that. Jack's not bad though. At least it sets my board up for next turn. Draw card. I need the bodies. Yeah, definitely need the bodies. Okay, let's end it there. Gives him a target to swing at. Lets him hopefully play his drop Moria. Lets him get these out, and I may be able to bottom deck his Sabo alongside his baby, or just swing. We'll see. We'll see. Playing the 7 cost here was not a bad move either, but oh, that's perfect for me. What the heck? That's wonderful for my 7 cost event. So he adds his leader ability, swings 8 here. I counter. That's perfect. He must have forgot about my 7 cost, which is fine with me, but I'm definitely countering. It doesn't even have his baby effect, so I just swing. Technically, I could play my 9 costs, because I know... No, but if I bottom deck both of these, he won't have any blocker options. He could have the Sabo in hand, but pretty much he just hopes to refunnel these. Playing this second one was, I think, a potential misplay? Question mark? 7, 2. Yeah, I think this is great, because I can do this, and I can pressure him super much right now. A whole lot right now. So, let's do 5, 7. I don't mind him getting rid of 1 cost cards. So, we're just going to swing 5, 5, 5, and then 8. Probably gets rid of 3 cards in his hand. 3 1 costs, and then leave him at 1 potentially. Oh, he just lets it go. Dang, okay. Yeah, swing the 8. He probably has a counter for this though. So 2 2Ks, 2 1Ks. I don't mind if he plays his Gecko Moria. His Sabos are in the bottom of his deck. And oh, I guess that's, oh well. Gecko, Moria, there's a whole lot of cool things there, but man, I really like playing this Sakazuki deck feels so good. Animal Kingdom Pirates is all live. Maybe I gotta buy these cards before they go up. Now let's see, those Black Yellow Luffy. Oh, and those are gonna be a great test. If I can get some Anel games in. Let's see, 1 doesn't want to play. Oh well, That's the first test. Black, Luffy. I want to play a Nami. Pudding's fine too. Okay, let's see. Against Pudding, I think I need the 10 drops. I actually think this is actually a pretty decent hand. They're going first too, so if I play second, I get this. So let's get some searching going. This up. I'll just counter. No rush there. Just got the Paris Barrel. Don't think I mind that as much. Could add this to his hand, which is not good. If I had the 2 drop, that'd be great right now, but I just bait him. Get him to spend some of his cards from a hand and just get some of this swings in. Is there 2k question mark? Putting with a 10 drop, interesting. Now they're already at 2 life. Dang. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to get rid of it with my jack. Or Kuzu if I have a Navy card. I'll get rid of this. Kuzan does not count for my leader ability. Oh wow. Let's see. 5 is good. 5 is really good. Because they tried to do this, but then if I play this, I don't have an ulti yet, so yeah. Unfortunately, I had to use my page 1. I'll have the 9 cost card next turn, which will be dangerous for me. Their ramp is really scary, which is why I thought Pudding is going to be a tough matchup for me. But we got to see. So it's going to be a 9, 7, 6, 8. Let's do this first. Get some cards out of their hands. And now I can filter a bit. Let's see. 7, 8. This one's fine. Gives me that. 8, 10. This will come in handy later with this. This one, 8. It's fine with getting rid, but I do need to get rid of one of these. For the rest of these, I could get rid of a Sabo. Kaido is just a little empty though. Yeah, Kaido's fine. Yep, that's fine. 10 drop. Oh, 9 drop. Okay. Gets rid of a 9 cost. So they probably have some good stuff underneath here. Let's see. I have 5 life now, which is fine. Gives me a little bit more room for my 10 drop. I'll get rid of this. This is fine. I don't mind the extra life. Gotta take this. 5, 8. Yeah, I'll take this. Just because I need to play for my next turn. Draw Dawn. It's great. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to survive this early onslaught from these 10 Dawn wielding Pudding. Okay, category 8 cost. That's fine. I'm gonna discard some cards. So I wanted these Kuzan. I'm gonna play back-to-back Kuzans. But if I'm getting rid of 2, yeah, I probably need to get rid of it. This is gonna be so good for the Kuzan effect. Boom, boom, 2, 1. I think I need KO abilities, so crazy as it is, I'm keeping this. Next turn, I get the 10 drops in, which will help me a lot. Like, 10 drops is, Pudding is reasons why I put the 10 drops. Very scared of it. 10 drop, question mark? Yeah, I don't mind up getting a life. Especially in this economy, yeah. 7, yeah, that's fine. I survived to this level, to this area. Yep, barely survived. Crawling to this stage here. Swing here, okay. And next I can KO either the 10 drop or whatever they put my way. Yep, I expected. Let that go because I can't block it. Got 2k worth of counters, which is not enough. Pudding's really hard. But, let's see. I can bottom deck something and KO it. Oof, that's so good. I can KO both of these. Wait, can I get it? Let's see. Navy, no, I don't have enough to KO it, but I can swing at it, so that's not bad. This is 10k, but he has 7 cards. Oof, that was rough. I'll just do this for the memes. Haha. Yeah. Pudding and the Nell just feel like it's going to be rough matchups for me, just because they play all these life summoning units. I want to play Pudding. That's like probably my go-to deck, just considering how strong it is. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Let's get some more testing though. Bonnie would be so much fun if they're available. Marco question mark? Nami again? Reiju? This is a big question mark for people. Can Sakazuki beat Reiju? We shall see. Well, biggest challenge is even finding a match. Black Luffy? Let's see. They play their 5 cost Sanji. I'm okay going cost, but can't KO anything. Let's go second. I'm curious to see how this plays this way. Definitely keeping this. The ultis, oh man, spicy. Oh, 2 searchers, that's gonna be crazy. I'm going second, so I'm gonna keep this guy. Let's try another one. I'm gonna keep this guy, because I have 2 ultis. Super handy dandy. I'll let that go. Oh man, I could swing 3 5Ks next turn. That's great. Crazy. Low key, I'm just gonna do it. I normally need 6k to do this. 6 dawns to be able to do 3 5Ks. But we live and we live. We live and we learn. I don't know. Man, they got rid of so many good cards. Searcher and the Sabo? Man. They're hurting right now. What's going on, Luffy? Okay, so I can KO it with my eventually with my 7 costs. So play the ulti and then play the Sasaki to get rid of it. Or get rid of it right now. Dang. Oh, and there's 5. Never mind. Yeah, so 5. This will make it 3. This will make it 2. And then I need a Navy to KO. That's fine. Do this first. Lets me pick up a card. I will pick up the 6-8. Jack is just so good. I'm picking up Jack. I'm going to place these in the bottom just because I want to pick up some more Navy cards. I'm going to do 5-5 again, which is super good. Sasaki, though, would be handy getting rid of the Kuzan next turn. Yeah. I'll save that swing for next time. If he has the 9-drop, 4-drop, Lucci would be good in this scenario, but I don't think he plays the Lucci. He could play his Sanji to KO this ulti, and then just swing at me, which is fine. Then I just swing back. Get rid of his Kuzan. Kuzan's scary, man. 7. I'll take those. Oh, interesting. So they know about my 7 cost. I can reduce cost, but he has so much cost there. If I have my 7 cost event, that'd be huge. But I don't have it right now, so let's see. Eight. No, I think I need to play this. Gotta establish a board, but do I need defense? Next turn, I could do this. And I can rest each turn. Don't think I'm playing 2 10-drops. I could. If anything, I play this and this, but I'm gonna get rid of my other Jack. Or this. Yeah, other Jack's fine. Okay. I'm okay getting rid of this ulti because of my page 1. 10-drop, 10-drop. If they survive. Hopefully they swing at my characters. Wow, he's just like letting me take his life for free. Should have blocked. Got rid of his Moria too. Dang. And Porcelina. Dang. He probably has a lot of Gecko Moria in his hand. Probably like 2. Discard that much. He's had 7 Dawn though. Dang. No, 9 Dawn. Never mind. So he swings what? 6. He puts 1 Dawn here. Plays his 8 cost. Swings. I don't think he has anything to KO me with his Gecko Moria. He might have to get rid of this because with 1 blocker, I'm just going to swing like crazy. But we shall see because I can do this, -1 cost, so this could actually get rid of a 7 cost, which is fine. And I can use my leader effect, get rid of the Gecko Moria. Nice. We are in business. And 8 costs. I'm going to counter. There's nothing he can do with his Gecko Moria. Unless he plays something else, which is also welcome. I just like the swing. Yeah, I think I prefer keeping this alive. Okay. So he's just going to go out of his way to KO my Jack. Who is, what, 6 costs right now? It's gonna be hard. Jack's so nice. Just stays on the board. I think he forgot that I'm a 4 cost, plus 4 cost character. We shall see though. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh, wait, 5 costs? How did he get? Oh, no, the Kuzan. Got it, that's why. That one? Yeah, that's fine. Draw card, draw Dawn. Okay, sweet. So I can't actually use this because I had to rest the Dawn, but I can use my leader effect. And getting rid of this Kuzan is probably more dangerous, so I don't even need to worry about my leader effect. Get rid of this guy, because he's just so dangerous. And then do this. He might misplay again. Like, again, I don't know why he's doing that. It's crazy. I might need to get in that blue event. No, I don't think there's space for that blue event. The one that lets me KO bottom deck 2 characters with, I think, 2 costs. And that hurts. But I can just Kuzan next turn. He's going to swing, which will hurt, but I can counter out of these 2. The second one, at least. Oh, wow. He didn't even swing with Sanji. This guy's like misplaying after misplaying against me. But, you know, I don't mind it on my end. I can actually just KO him here, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Bottom deck that. 13, and then what? 13? Pretty much. If he KOs it, that's fine. I mean, if he survives it, that's fine. Against 8 cards at 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Yeah, no, he could counter it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. He uses this pack, so he's 7 cards. 7, 9, 11, 13, and a 1. And then he has 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. 3, 1, and 1. So definitely has the potential to counter out of this. It might even be worth just to, let's see, 6k, 5k, 11, and 10. Can I counter out of that? I can counter out of, nope, it's gonna be hard. Play the 5 costs, put 3 Dawn. Tough position, because I can technically maybe pick up another 2k, which will make 7, 9, 10, 11. No, I think I always go for the swing here. Unfortunately, if there was a better way, yes, but I don't think there is. I can Sabo, I suppose. Sabo's safer 3. Sabo is a little safer, but then his character, yeah, no, he has all the swings. I can't. I gotta go for it. Oh well, if he's got it, he's got it. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that felt so fulfilling. That was a super close game. I don't even know what that means. I'll have to look it up later. Who else can we test with? Okay, keep in mind, these are sim games, so they're not the same as like IRL games. There are super good players out there who will destroy me in IRL games. I did lose to the pudding, but just know that even though I'm winning these games, doesn't mean that this is like the best deck. Personally though, it feels really nice. This is gonna probably be my last match test with this, just because I think Lucci is a great example of great practice test. In the pirates, yeah, if I pick up the queen, that gives me a little bit more searchability, so I can actually search right here. I have the 7, 9. I'll be a 6, so I think I might. Man, do I go for more? But what am I actually searching for against Kid? Yeah, I'm picking up the Kaido just because the other ones go away. So if I do this, this will give me some extra flexibility. So he KOs that, that's fine. Can I KO him? I might be able to. No, he's just gonna KO my other small bodies back to back. I'm actually gonna do this. Okay. I don't want to get rid of this 5 cost, but Brooks and menace. So, boom. It's so sad. It's fine. 5, 5, 5, 7. And if he swings at my small body, it essentially serves as a blocker. The 7 cost is such a good card, so I like really honed in. I just don't want them to keep summoning the Brook over and over with Moria. 6. Let's see. I can probably still swing. Yeah. So if he doesn't KO my Who's Who, I'm just gonna swing big, and I'll be back at 8 with the Jack. Yeah. No, this seems really like the choice for him. I could do this, but I'm gonna block counter. I like playing big bodies, and I want to survive to that. 5's good. 6 is good. Yeah, that's probably better. Need to play bodies on the board. Keep playing bodies on the board. Oh man. But the thing is, like, I need these cards and I don't need these as much. So 8, 7, 9. It's crazy, I know. I'll take a life and get a block in, and then from there I'll just combo with my Jack. And we'll see. This is the starving games, y'all. You could play something nasty. Could. Either way I block here with his next swing. I guess it forces him to, he doesn't need to attach a Dom anymore, so it gives him more flexibility. But at the same time, I just don't want to get brooked. Brook is just so scary. Yeah, say Brook. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. It's fine. Swing, I'll take. Dang, that's a little bit too many big bodies. Let's see. If I do this is fine, because this lets me filter out my hand a bit. Do that. We're trying. 6, 5. I'm gonna go here just because this will give me a little some. Okay. I'm looking the pirates wise. Yeah, 2K is just too good. Now you can either go for here, which would be an advisable move just to KO it, or go for my life. Technically, if he goes for my life, I might be in trouble. I can counter out of maybe 1 swing, but I'm just a little bit slower right now. So, I mean, also if he goes for my life, I just swing back at him. My Jack, and then get rid of the Kaku with my 10 cost. This is where I kind of turn things around, but it's a little still slow. Oh wow, I just realized my sim was just like a little, oh no, this whole time my sim was a little, oh, it's because I hit the white part. All right, that's fine. I don't mind that as much. Okay, well, I guess she's going for the swing, so I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. Can't even block it if I wanted to. 5 cost, huh? 7, that'll give me 3. Maybe I need to keep this. Yeah, I'll keep it. I need the counters. I'm so sad. This is such a beautiful hand, but I need the counters. What can I say? I can counter out of a 9K. So with this, he goes to 7. Yeah. I don't think he goes for game. He could, but I played a desperate 2K move, which got me a little bit better in terms of counters, but did not feel good doing that. Not at all. Plus, I got to catch up, which might be really hard now, but sometimes you got to do it, you know? More Brooks, Spandine, KO both. Yeah. If I play the 10 drop, probably should have played the 10 drop, not gonna lie, but no regrets. Gotta do what I gotta do. 10 drop and then that, yeah. But it's okay. 7 costs, I can counter out of this. Not happily, but I can. This is a little tough. Yeah. 4. Maybe that's not that bad. 10 drop, just I die. That's good. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Again, not the best, but it's better than nothing. Oh man. The 8 cost is just so good. Maybe I gotta tech the 8 cost for this. But right now, I don't know. It is one of those things. Maybe I play 1 less 9 drop, 1 less 7 drop. We'll see, we'll see. And he's really starving me out. Dang. Lucci too good. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. Even though I think he should have swung with the 6k first. If he's gonna do that. I'll counter, you know. I'll show some resiliency. Let's see what pick up. A 5, 4. Yeah. Let's yeah. That's it's just the way she wrote, you know? It's not much more I can do there. That is the GG. Then Lucci's though. Super good. So essentially against the meta picks, Pudding and Lucci are kind of dangerous. I feel like I'll also be bad against Nell too, but still a fun deck to try out. Let's just do a quick recap. Sakazuki, interesting build. I think it's fun. I think it filters out. It might be a little bit too slow to play the 10 and 9 7s. So what I might do is just remove the 10 drops in lieu of like some 1 cost events. So if I brought this back for either the event or Ice Age, not a bad idea. Ice Age combo with Hound Blaze might be good. Do I go 4? 4 is fine. Get rid of 1. Yes? Question mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. I mean, this will still goes well with Ice Age. This is a little bit slower than I want it to be. I don't know. I feel like this deck still needs some fine tuning, but either way, it's fun. It's consistent, but it's not the best. And I think this is still one of those like. There's gonna be I need to tech in the 8 costs Morias because that just wins games, but this is just one of those testings of Animal Kingdom Pirate Sakazuki. I hope you had fun. Feel free, you know, if you like the idea, if you like the concept, feel free to change things up that make it work for you. I don't know if this is the best of decks for sure, but it does have some fun techs. The Hound Blaze, the Raging Tiger Ice Age, these are completely, feel free to change because what? This is 12. 16, 19 non-counters, which is not that bad. Maybe I switch these with some 4 costs or something. Like 4 cost blue events, like 3,000 worlds or something. Who knows, who knows? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just one of the testing features. I was looking into some of these new Animal Kingdom Pirates cards, and I think there's a lot of potential here. In the right hands with the right builder, feel free to edit this how you like. Feel free to give it a try and see what you like. But thank you so much. That's the end of this video. And let's start getting into more OP08 packs or decks. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and comment. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.